for sale, 1969 Chevelle Super Sport. I'm going to walk around it, type out the car, fire it up, and then drive it. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you. Like I said, 69 Chevelle SS 396. But before I tell you more about this car, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Andrew, and my business is Next Gen Classic Cars of Illinois. My website is nextgenclassiccars.com. That link will be in the description of this video if you'd like to check it out. My eBay link will also be in there. I post everything on eBay. You can go, that link will also be in the description of this video. Contact us through eBay, email from my website, send a phone call to the office line, whatever works. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. And enough about me. We're all here for this. 69 Chevelle Super Sport, 396, numbers matching. A lot of work has been done to it. I got 2 folders of paperwork on the car, including the Protecto plate and a little bit of ownership history and actually records of all the work that has been done to the car. Just about 2-ish years ago, 2.5 years ago, it was painted 2020 Corvette Admiralty blue, and it looks amazing on the car. I mean, you saw it in the pictures. What a dark look in the sun. But when you get up on it, you do see a little bit of that, like right there, you see that? A little bit of that, like a little royal blue popping out of it. 60,000 original miles on the car. All steel. Beautiful fitment, beautiful finish. Bucket seats and console with the Tach in the dash. It's a 325 horsepower, 396 matching number. The transmission, which is a Turbo 400, has been upgraded to a 700 R4. I actually have the original Turbo 400 as well. Power steering, power front disc brake. Was a factory AC car, which I do have the compressor and lines for it. Engine's been rebuilt. 12-bolt rear in the back. And yeah, you might see a little bit of dust on here. I mean, really, anything that I point out, or anything that I do see, I will point out. I got the duster just in case up there that you see. Super Sport hood, original fenders. Where to begin? One little nick that I do see is a little guy right in that door jamb there that you see there. But anyway, onto the bumper, which has just a little bit of dust on it, but is really in nice condition. It was sold new in the state of Texas. Great place to get a car from. And I have a copy of a title for the car in 2003 in California. So, seems to be a pretty, and by the looks of the underneath, zero rust, no patches, dry climate, rust-free car all of its life. But anyway, let me set this down. I'll open the hood up. Okay. It's 396, 325 horsepower. Granted, it's got the 350 sticker on there, 350 horse sticker. I will have a picture of the serial number that's stamped on the block. And again, I like the way it looks, very stock looking. You got the proper exhaust manifolds on there. I like the little piece of chrome here. Brake booster, master cylinder, power steering again, like I said. Manual fan there, but also 2 dual electric fans in here. And just a nice, really nice clean. You can see the finish there on the inners of the fenders on both sides. How nice that looks, as well as the underhood with a little bit of that insulation in there. Your body tag is in place. I will have a picture of that as well. And I do have a picture of the car prior to it in its original colors. It was like a lighter blue with a black vinyl top, white body stripe. Smooth running, drives out really nice, especially with the overdrive trans. So we'll move on down the driver's side of the car as always. First off, your factory wheels on there, white letter tires, which complement the little white logo and the little white strip in the molding around the wheel well lip. And also, it's a little hard to see it. I just had a black stripe put on the car, and you barely, from a distance, you don't even notice it. Inside my shop, you really don't notice it, but it's that little contrast that breaks up the blue that just, I thought it looked amazing. I mean, you could disagree. Morning. But anyway, moving on down this side of the car here. Look at that finish. The fitment, excuse me, all the way down to the rocker, and the rocker door fitment all the way back. I mean, this is like a little mark right there that probably could be buffed out actually now that I'm thinking about it, but look how nice that is. Look how nice the fitment is in the corner, in the door all the way up. I didn't even show you, the body is like glass straight. Hey, look at that, oh my gosh. I did take a picture of this quarter here just so you can see it, but I'll show you in the video anyway. Little hair on there, miscellaneous thing. Dust off the top real quick. Look at that reflection. VIN where it should be. Glass is nice. No cracks in it. The trim all the way around is in very nice condition. As well as this glass. There's no cracks on it either. I did say it's a 60,000 mile car. And here's a nice example for, you know, how the car has been all of its life. This hem in the door, that's mint. The other side is just like it, and that's absolutely why that fitment is just perfect. Door panel, super nice. Handle, I do notice there's a little, I'm gonna call it like a little crack in the panel there, and another one right there, but the rest of it looks super nice. Maybe they rubbed it when they were getting in at some point. Nice carpet, clean all the way around. Bucket seats, console, little smaller steering wheel. Looks very nice in the car though. Nice dash. I know the dust is floating around. Couple added gauges down there. It's got the gauge package in there with the Tach and the clock that actually works, as well as your speedometer there. Condition of the steering wheel, very nice. Oops. No cracks in the dash pad. All those gauges work. I think they changed out the distributor, so this Tach is not functioning for the distributor. But if you wanted to go back, you could easily do that. This seat, super nice. Back seat, as well as the door panels that you see there, are super nice. As well as a package tray, which I always love, with no speakers cut into it. And the headliner, which is mint. No rips in the headliner either. Make sure I do have the keys for the car. I do. That fitment, beautiful. Yeah, because I want to show you the trunk and all the paperwork that I have for it. Let me refocus my camera. Okay, didn't need to this time. We were good to go. Look at that there. No bubbles anywhere on the car. It's got a newer dual exhaust on it. The undercarriage is also beautifully detailed. Look at this. This is super nice. This fitment there. Nope, that came off. Grab my duster. You can also see the package tray, kind of. Actually, you can't see it, but there's no speakers cut in there. Just get this going for you here. I want you to see through any sort of imperfections sitting on the car. The fitment here, both sides. I mean, what a color, to be honest with you. Your back bumper, just a little less nice than the front. You see a little, like a little brushing on here. This looks good. I did say the dual exhaust is new, like stainless steel. Same thing on this side, like a little bit of brushing, probably a little age look on it. Trim there is super nice as well. And the fitment on that trunk lid. Spare tire with the cover. Carpet, matte, nicely done. 2 floor mats for the front. I always take them out, put them in the back in case you do want to use it. But really, 2 folders of paperwork. And we'll go through everything real quick. Protecto plate, sold new in Dallas, Texas. Stakely Brothers, Inc. And then here's this. When the engine was rebuilt, I actually have the mileage when the engine was rebuilt. I believe it was 49,000 miles on the car. So it was relatively low to begin with. Okay. Let's start with this one. There's a picture of the car when it was in 2018. I took those ugly wheels off, that's for sure. Lighter blue with the white stripe and the black vinyl top. One thing at a time. When they bought it in Wisconsin from a dealer, paid $30,000 for it. Valenti Classics was the selling dealer. And just receipt, more receipts. Discount tires, OPGI. This has got a bunch of receipts in it, like a bunch. And they're all dating. These are some old receipts. This is when the car was still in Texas, which was 98. So it looks like it was in Texas until about 98. It went to California for a little bit, around 98. So it could have been, yeah, here's 03 California. And then from California, went to Wisconsin at the dealer. So it's good. Like I said, long time. Dry climate owned. Here's the copy of the title in California. Very important that I guess Valenti Classics, yep, Valenti Classics made a copy of it and included that. That's just important history on its own. Then, miscellaneous receipts. This is something important. It was purchased by the previous people in 2004. Engine were built at 49,000 miles, and from about 2004 until 2007 they documented mileage, the dates, and anything that was done. There's the 700 R4 transmission, for example. All of that, all the way until 56,000 miles, and from 2007 it looks like it, oh, even there, 58,000 miles, 2009. They really didn't drive it much in the last 12 years. And then just receipts. Paperwork, receipts. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit more. So 04, 50,000 miles. Maybe that could have been the copy of the first sheet. But receipts. Emissions testing. I mean, I got a lot of paperwork for this beautiful Chevelle. Give me 1 second. I want to put this away. I'm doing a video. Bear with me. The carpet mat is actually glued down to the trunk pan, so I can't show it to you, but by looking underneath it and the history of the car, it's absolutely mint, not replaced. Now, unfortunately, when they took it to the body shop that they did the work, they took it to 2 body shops. The first one took a little advantage of the old elderly gentleman, and in his good nature, went about it without really thinking about it. But they went back and they took it out of the body shop, brought it to a better body shop, and with good time, because they just started to remove the quarters and they stopped. Now let me tell you this is probably the nicest quarter replacement I've seen on both sides. Even the son says, I don't know why they would want to do it, because there was no rust, but they did a beautiful job. That's the nicest replacement I've seen on a Chevelle. Which is disappointing, because it would have been an all original sheet metal 60,000 mile number matching Chevelle. California, Texas. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but took it to another place and they finished the car like this. That's the place you wanted to have do the work. New weather stripping, beautiful finish in here as well. You see a little stamping there for the quarter, because it's not full quarters, the other stamping there. Beautiful finish in the trunk lid as well. Make sure I got the key. Yep. Look at that the fitment there as well. Nothing down here. I mean, with exception of that little mark on that hood, the side of the hood over there, there's nothing. I want to refocus. Give me a second. There we go. Fitment all the way down. Nothing there. I mean, I mean, obviously nothing there. Beautiful finish there as well. That fitment there again with the little contour in the body line there that lines up perfectly with the door to the rocker. Again, nice trim. No cracks in the glass. And you see here, beautiful finish. Again, no need to have or remove those quarters. Oh, it is staying open. Okay, good. New weather stripping. This door panel is super nice. There's no little cracks like that other one had. Beautiful finish in there. Nice finish in there as well. Bucket seat. The only really imperfection I see here is just this little seam on that side is separating. But other than that, nothing else. But anyway, it will be up for sale later today on my website, nextgenclassiccars.com and eBay. Both links will be in the description of this video. If you want to check it out, let us know. 69 Chevelle Super Sport 396 matching number, 60,000 miles, Protecto plate. Pretty much almost entire owner history on the car. We're going to refocus this one more time. There we go. Beautiful fitment there. Upgraded overdrive trans. I got the Turbo 400, power steering, power front disc brakes, 12-bolt rear. Detailed underneath, new exhaust, which sounds mean. I know you heard it when I was running it before. What is this? Oh, there's a little mark right there. But anyway, we are going to fire it up now, take it for a cruise, hop in it, and photograph the other side. So thank you for watching, and here we go. All right. Sound. Oh, she sounds fantastic.
It does. It sounds amazing.
I never used to like Chevelles.
Really?
Most because I never had good luck with them. But I've been blessed in the last few months. I would say four months. No, actually, I would say more like 8 months with some just really nice cars. All 69s except one, which was the 68 with the original paint. I had that maroon 69. I had a maroon 69 5-speed. I had the green 69. I had the silver 69. Go take it on the Fullerton. I had the original paint 68. I've got the gorgeous orange one right now, the Super Sport. I got this blue one. I guess the idea is when they're all when they're nice.
Yeah.
They stand out.
Man, this one's like flawless, man. And you can't argue with the sound of America.
With the sound of America. Oh, okay, we're going to turn on the normal road. Yeah.
Yeah. Brakes are nice.
Oh, I was looking through the paperwork. You weren't here yet. I was going through the paperwork. From a certain mileage in 04 until like 2008. I already forgot.
Okay.
It was written down every date, mileage, and everything that was done to it along the way. Yeah. There's also a copy of a title in California. And I found paperwork dating to like the late 90s. 98 was the only year I actually looked at. In Texas, so it was all the way in Texas until then California. Then the owner of 19 years.
Wow.
Here.